And I'm thinking like, I gotta like fart really bad. So I lift my leg up like all the way into the air and I had blue jeans on and I just let it rip. And it was a full on diarrhea shirt. I just looked back at him like mortified. And,
Cause baby, you're a song. You make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Let's go. Oh, this thing's on. Espresso Podcast shot 393. I'm your girlfriend, Benny, who just got his dentist tools in the mail, and he's going to pick out all the crap in his teeth after this podcast. You're literally disgusting. Upcoming stand-up comedy shows. Sacramento, December 4th. That's coming up. Scott Pollard, I remember when you were on Survivor. Phoenix, December 12th and 13th. Jake Plummer, I pretended to be you in my backyard. And these guys live podcast, live sports, not a sports podcast, but kind of. In Chicago, December 22nd. Get your tickies. Jay Cutler, can I bum a cig? Get all your tickies for all the shows below or at BennyPolizzi.com. And watch me on FBOY Island and FGIRL Island, hosted by Nikki Glazer, who's just on SNL. Pretty hot monologue. Watch it on HBO Max. It's uncensored. Just saying. Can't tell if this guy's been on a reality TV show or not. Let me know. And tell your homies to join the Patreon for $5 a month. That's it. Just $5. What do I get if I join? I don't get it. You get every other podcast and a live stream at the end of every week. And now it's Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's at the start of every week. Same live stream, brand new time. What do you guys even talk about on the live stream? I don't get it. Is it just like a granola live stream? Is that all you talk about? Do you just talk about tanning bed lotion the whole time? Like, what is it? Do you talk about how every time you talk to a girl that you're kind of into, you like trip, fall down, and almost tear your MCL? Is that what it's about? Like, what's it about? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is. You'll just have to find out. Join $5 a month. That's it. And get all your merch at benedictmerch.com. Emotional support animal merch. We out here being nice merch, feeling glonky merch. These guys merch. Who's buying this merch? Might have a new who's buying this coming soon. I don't know. Benedict shirts. Buy some shit. benedictmerch.com. Merch drop coming soon. And I'm telling you, the merch is perfect for the gym. That's what my merch is for. Every single day, I wear one of my merch hoodies at the gym. It's perfect. You wear a Benedict shirt at the gym. It's funny. It's a pump cover. Who's buying this hoodie at the gym? Dude, I'm telling you, it's the way to go. Who's not wearing hoodies at the gym? Get your sweat going. If it gets too hot, take it off, wrap it around your waist. I don't want people to see my butt. Benedict merch hoodie. Just saying. 25% off with FBOY at checkout. Shit. Let's get to the question of the week. Cool. Question of the week. Now this question had a couple more voice messages than normal. They just always talk about, it's like gross. Hey, what's your craziest poop or fart story? Yeah, it's a little low hanging, you know, literally. Pretty crass, don't you think? But God, I want to hear every one of them. What's your craziest poop or fart story? I want to know. Can you leave a voice message and show me? Me? For me? Blasting off in second grade. Tried to unbutton a button on my pants without using my hands. I was just pressing my gut out. I got that weird talent. What's your talent? Like, what's your thing? I can pop my stomach out and it looks like I'm pregnant. I've been able to do it since I was 4 years old, and I'm really proud of it. And I was busting it loose in second grade, trying to get this button undone. I was bored. I was in history. Teacher talking. We're in clusters, you know, the seating chart. We're in like teams. Me and 3 other people. Pop the stomach out, pressing hard, face red. I don't think I ever got the button to unbutton, but I just, dude, just lit the roof on fire. Everybody, oh my, dude, the reactions were insane. Blamed it on somebody else. But it honestly, to this day, it was like a soundboard fart. You know what I mean? You go on YouTube. You know, you've been on that YouTube video, that fart YouTube video. You know you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was like fart number 3. It was crazy. Pristine. Off of a chair, you know, bounces off of that plastic school chair fart. Oh, wake up. Sound like somebody shuffled a deck of cards. So funny. I know the teacher was trying to hold back her laugh too. It was amazing. I was so embarrassed. Blame it on the guy that farted all the time. That's what he's there for, you know? You got gas man in your class, you're blaming your farts on gas man. You could just light it up. That was a good thing about having gas man in your class. Everybody had a fart kid at school. Designated farter. He's the guy. If it smells, everybody's looking at gas man. That's what we called ours, gas man. Think of the kid in your school that farted all the time. Yes. We didn't have one. What kind of school did you even go to? Shut up! Designate. Oh my God. You could have the flu and come to school and just. Wasn't me. Gas man. One time I tried to squat 315. 3 plates on each side. Not a very big squatter here. But I was trying. I was getting up there. I don't know what happened, but on my way up, something felt a little squirty down there. Dude, I've never walked to the bathroom with a tighter ass in my life. Clenched city. So nothing was dripping out or anything. You know what I mean? I probably had to walk 50 yards. The time I jumped on a girl because I thought it'd be flirty and I ended up farting on her ribs. How do you play that one off? Luckily, she was like one of those girls that didn't care. You know, she must have had brothers or something growing up. But I was like, oh my God, what do I even say after this? I think I blacked out. I can't even remember what happened. But what's yours? Craziest pooper fart story. A lot of voice messages. Let's get into it.
I lived with 2 girl roommates in like my college years. One of them I fought with all the time. She was taking a shower. I was like, fuck. We only had 1 bathroom. So I went into my room and I'm looking at my cat and I look at the cat box. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad. Like I couldn't even make it to Taco Bell across the street. And so I pooped in the cat box. And then I took the cat box like a walk of shame to the garbage. She was in the shower the whole time.
I like this a lot because I think that's completely fine. You got to do what you got to do. What are you going to do? Sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm outside and I have to pee so bad. I'm like, is it a crime if I pee in this trash can? Like, it'd be better than peeing on the side of a building. Like, you ever have to pee or poop so bad, you're like, I might just let it rip in this trash can that's like literally on the corner of the street. I think that's a great move. I mean, you could have just gone in the toilet while she was taking a shower, I guess, but like, nah, she's like that weird roommate, you know? You don't have that weird energy. But that could have made you best friends forever, you know? You do something weird in front of somebody you like kind of don't know what they're all about, then you got that bond for life. Yeah, like she was a total bitch until I took a shit while she was in the shower. Then you got that whole thing. Do you flush it while they're in the shower, you know? Is that a myth? That's never happened to me in my entire life. Flush the toilet and the shower gets cold all of a sudden. What type of 1960s industrial revolution myth was that? It's never happened. Just keep it in the toilet. You'll see it when you're drying off, babe. Skip going.
What's up, you fucking little whore? It's Rooster. Craziest poop story. Me and my boy, one of my day ones, you know.
I like it already.
We were probably like, dude, we were kind of too old for this, honestly. I think we were maybe like 14, 15. We were watching Evil Dead, like the original one. Classic sleepover type shit.
Tight.
And he was like, he kept telling me he was like scared. We were like just fucking around, joking around. And I was like, you just do it. Come on. It's not that scary. And then he's like, dude, I gotta shit. Can you go to the bathroom with me?
Ooh.
And I was like, no shot. You're fucking lying. And then he was like, dude, I'm going to shit my pants. And then he was like, I gotta fart. And I was like, don't do it, dude. If you're going to shit your pants, don't do it. And he goes, dude, I'm going to shit my pants. And then he fucking farts, shits his pants in my living room. And I'm like, dude, you're capping. You did not just shit your pants. And he's like, dude, I want to get up. I'm like, don't get up. He's like holding his shorts now and shit. And I'm like, dude, this is real. He's like, I'm going to get up. I'm saying, don't get up. He gets up and it just fucking sops out of his shorts.
Sops.
Hits the ground and I go, oh, good fucking grief. Mind you, we had some other friends that were there too. They were all sleeping. They were sleeping close to the shit, dude. It was unreal. And it was on a carpet. So
hell?
It's just a messy sitch, obviously. And me being a good friend, I say, hey, he was fucking scared and he shit his pants. Fuck it. And then I helped him clean it. I helped him clean the carpet, not his pants. Fuck that. I'm not that good of a friend. But yeah, ever since then, I'll never live it down, and I'll bring it up to him probably a couple times a year. So,
who's ever been that scared? I don't know. I've never had that. I've never been that scared that reaction happens. I'm always so delayed in my reactions. Like, you hear those stories of people that, like, you know, they're like watching like a baby being delivered or something and they all faint. Like that, nothing like that has ever happened to me. Oh my God, we were running laps and I threw up. Like, that has never crossed my mind once that I'd be running and throwing up. I'm like, did you eat a whole Thanksgiving dinner right before practice? Like, how on earth are you throwing up while running? That doesn't make any sense to me. So scared that you poop? What's going on with your motor controls, babe? I'd be more embarrassed than scared at that point. I'd be like, I don't want to. I'd tune out. Wow. I can just imagine you cleaning up. You helped him clean up wow, that is a good friend. Can you go to the bathroom with me? How many times have you been so scared that you needed somebody to go to the bathroom with you, but you just didn't want to ask them? You know, when you're so scared watching a movie and you got to go to the bathroom and you're just like, it's going to be a rough little journey through his kitchen. There could be anything happening in that. So scared my whole life. Let's keep going.
Yo, it's Rooster again. We were making direct eye contact too when he was shitting his pants. It was just absolutely, it was magical almost. And he gave up. He said, I'm not going to the bathroom. I'm going to let it rip right here. This movie's too scary. And I said, I respect you. We're friends for life now. We have no fucking choice, do we? But, like, I never really understood how people could just shit their pants.
Exactly.
Like, piss, don't get me wrong. I can't hold my pee, dude. It might be a medical issue. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Talking about his medical issues on Espresso.
I think we all have that
That's
one.
fucking disgusting. Go to a doctor. All right, relax. I can't control it. My fucking bladder is too small, my doctor said. But, yeah, do all my friends make fun of me for it? Yeah, they do. Does it bother me? Yeah, it depends on the day. But I can't hold my pee, so what's up? New Espresso question of the week.
That might be the next one, actually. Your craziest piss story. Because I know we got some. Peeing. Oh my God. Right. You even say the word pee. I got to go. Let's keep going. He's got another one lined up.
Did I feel like an absolute little bitch baby boy when my ex-girlfriend would kind of look at me like she's embarrassed, but she wouldn't say it when I have to pee or when I have to pull over and pee, or when she would kind of like laugh about it and make it like a joke when I came home my pee? Yeah, I would feel pretty fucking bad. Don't they always just have a way of just fucking stabbing that goddamn knife right through your heart? Nope, it's like your boys can say a million things about you, and you're just like, yeah, dude, whatever. Fuck you guys. You guys are tripping. Who cares? Trolls. Then your girlfriend's like, it's like, you should probably like think, okay, you sure it's fake? And then you're like, oh, fuck me. God damn it. I'm no longer the king I thought I was. She knows that I can't hold my pee anymore. The fucking jig's up.
That's a bad moment, dude. When your girl that you're in a relationship with starts figuring out your weaknesses, ooh. And you know exactly when it happens, too. You're like, oh, she knows now. She knows. She knows I'm a bitch. She figures you out. The day your girl figures you out, it's time to go. They'll never tell you, though. The day you figure me out, let me know. I wish I had a friend that had to constantly pee. I wish all my friends had to constantly pee. I would love it so much. Hey, I gotta pee. Hey, guess what? Me too. I've never had an issue once. I think if I went to the store and told somebody I had to pee 15 times at the store, they'd be like, yeah, just keep going. Keep going. Get them out. I love when people tell me they have to pee. The thing that I hate when somebody's like, I have to pee, but I don't want to go right now. I'm like, you go now. Don't tell me you got to pee. I'll hold your hand and drag you to the bathroom because I got to go too. Just know I always have to pee. It's never I don't have to go to the bathroom. I always got a little bit in there that's ready to come out immediately. I have to pee, but like I just don't want to go right now. I'll pick you up and place you in the bathroom. Drip, drip, drip.
Oh my gosh.
This is going to be good.
This question is hilarious because I got a good one.
Let's talk.
All right. So I work out pretty early in the morning, typically get up at 4, get ready, all the things, get to the gym by 4:45.
Crazy.
Well, this particular morning,
locked in.
I needed to stop by our bank to make a deposit. Whatever. I needed to go to the bank really fast. So go to the bank, which is like kind of across town. While I'm driving back to go to the gym, I realized, it was bubbling. So I was like pretty much speeding through town. I mean, it's like 4:30 in the morning by this point. No one's, up. No one's driving around. So I'm like flying through, stop signs, doing California rolls, all the things. I'm about to turn into my gym. I got pulled over and I was like literally about to burst. And the cop comes to my door and was like, hey, I've been following you actually for the past, many blocks. So I was like, listen, I can't even lie to you. I have to go to the restroom so bad. My gym is right there. And that is why I have been speeding.
Nice. You got to tell the truth.
He started to laugh, actually. He starts to laugh, doesn't even ask for my ID. And he was just like, listen, there were some, gas stations on the way here. But just next time, really try to not roll through stop signs and just make sure that you're watching your speed. And I was like, all right. I got into that parking lot and ran to the bathroom. What a question. That was hilarious.
God, I love her. Delivers every week. I love when cops just understand, though, God, there's not a better moment. One time this cop was like, yo, you been drinking? And I was like, I have been like driving like an idiot a little bit, but this is why. And I told him, I was like, I'm not even making this up. I'm starving. And I bought these apples at Target, from that Target that you probably followed me out of. And they rolled onto the ground. And the whole time I've been driving, I've been trying to break open the bag with my right hand and get an apple. And I've been doing this for like, I don't know, 700 yards down the, I can only measure in football fields because, yeah. I was like, pretty much I've been reaching for an apple this whole entire time I've been driving. And he was like, oh, all right, man, we'll just be safe next time. And, you know, just get the apple before you start driving. And I was like, yeah. Apples are trash too, dude. Bought the wrong apples. You ever buy the wrong apples? Apples are so deceiving. You see the bag. They look, dude, you ever get apple fished? You know what I'm talking about? When an apple catfishes you, it looks amazing, dude. It's got the shape down. You know what shape I'm talking about? It doesn't look like one of those wax apples. It looks like a circle apple. Like a cartoon apple almost. It's got like the yellow, it's got the red. It's not deep red, it's like faded yellow. You're like, "Oh, this thing's going to have a crunch." Perfect size, not too big. Cuz you know there's huge apples and you're like, "Bro, that's a whole like meal." Perfect size. Bit into it, soft. How? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. What's the best apple? Nobody can tell you. I like this, and I like Cosmic Crisp. Have you had Gala, Sugar Bee? They're all different. They're all different. Every time I have a Gala apple, Fuji apple, they're different every single time. Get one bag. Oh my God, these are so good. Go back to the store the next day. Get the same bag from the same area. They're all soft. What's going on? Hey, apples. How about some consistency? God, I want to talk to Big Apple so bad. You know they're doing it on purpose. All right, so back to your story. I've had to poop like that one time where you're just like breaking rules because you got to go so bad. You can't go in your pants. You can't ruin your clothes. Because at that point at 4 a.m., like you got your bag packed. You've got all your stuff locked in. There's not one article of clothing you can waste. You can't. You're wearing your gym clothes to the gym. You go in your pants, you can't work out. You can't turn around and go back to your house and get gym clothes because that's cutting into your workout time. When you got to wake up at 4 a.m., dude, everything is dialed, locked in, craziest time. There'll be a time in everybody's life where you got to wake up at 4 a.m. for like 4 months straight. And you're just the whole day, scream to the finish line. Can't have one hiccup in your whole day or else it's just everything is thrown off. She had to get there. She had to break the rules. But I'm telling you, the worst place to go, sometimes the worst place to go to drop deuce, the gym. You're just like, yeah, what is... You know when you sit down in a stall and you're like, there's a story that's been in the... You know, you can like feel the history of the stall when you sit down in there. Dude, the gym has such rich history in its stalls. You sit down to take a deuce, you're like... What has happened in here? It's like the temperature's weird. The floor's wet. I'm like, this toilet feels too warm. You know, like somebody was on this toilet 17 seconds before I got in here. It just seems used and abused, man. I'm like, did somebody do steroids in here? Like, and like start a company and like also wrestle? So was someone in a headlock in this bathroom before I got in here? It's too weird. Gym bathrooms, dude. Never really feel safe. I'm like, if I'm dropping deuce in here, can a guy like just come in here and rip down the door and punch me in the face and leave? Every time I'm at a gym bathroom. Naked, punched in the face on the toilet. How'd he die? That dude, deadlifting 485, ripped open the bathroom door, punched him in the mouth, and then went back out there and did 3 more sets. Feels like it would happen. Lost my place so bad. Where are we? Okay.
All right. I would never tell anybody this. And it's fucking gross. But you asked. So this is your fault. And I'm about to tell you a story that I've never told anybody on the planet. So why not tell it to strangers and the guy who picked JD over Jocelyn, respectfully. So,
dude, what show is he talking about?
You know, I was in first grade, and I was at that point where I knew, like, dude, like I knew how to use the toilet. Like, I was getting pretty good, but you know, just it wasn't perfect yet. So, you know, once in a while, you just let one rip, and that's what I did in class. And teacher wouldn't let me use the restroom, so I kind of just had to sit there in my shit. And I remember we had to like move to the floor at one point for some reading bullshit. And I remember I sat like on my legs for some reason. I thought that would like shield it. And by the way, only one time did somebody ever comment like, damn, dude, who ripped one? Like only one time.
How many times is that?
And then when I finally was able to go to the restroom, I pulled down my pants and there wasn't any shit there. No poop. And I'm not making it up. Like I pooped. Like you could kind of see like the stain. Okay, you asked. It's gross, okay? But you asked. And but there was no turd. So in Mrs. Richards' first grade class, there was a turd. There was just a log somewhere. I don't know where. Also, fun fact, this is the same teacher that I alluded to in a previous message who was horrified that I was using the brown crayon on people because, you know, there are people of all different colors in our world. And she gave me a peach crayon and said to never do that again. So, yeah, so I think she deserved a piece of shit. Thanks one to no one. Oh, my gosh.
Dude, so you just dropped the log in the class? Nowhere to be found? Kind of got out of there scot-free. Scot-free. Who the hell's Scott? What a relief, though. You know? All my anxiety went away when you said there was no poop in your pants. I was like, what are you going to claim it? You going to go back? Oh, that's mine. Like it's a dog. That one's mine. That log on the floor, dude, that could be anybody's at that point. You're good to go. Might smell a little bit. Might have to do laundry in the bathroom. We know about that grind. Hey, might just have to rip the underwear off and go commando. You probably didn't think about that in first grade, though. But what a move that would be. Can you imagine? First grade you, 8 years old. Fruit of the Looms in the trash. Commando the rest of the day. What's good? Like nothing happened. Ghost poopy. You know what we call that? Boo-boo. Jesus Christ. God, you can't be serious. Let's keep going.
Okay, so I actually was not kidding. I sent you a full message. Worst thing ever.
It's here, babe.
I was stuck in the bathroom that was clogged.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very low shame about it for some reason. Like, I should be quivering in a closet somewhere, like, and never leaving a house again. But, like, literally, quite literally, clogged the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? Like, fuck it. Gravity always wins.
Nice.
It's going to go down. It has to go down.
It always does.
I take a shower. Get out of the shower. Didn't go down. It did not.
Weird toilet thing.
It didn't go down. And so I put my clothes on. I looked at it.
Uh-oh. Hands?
My fiance who proposed to me after 2 months of knowing each other. Maybe, I don't know, 10 feet away from the bathroom.
Oh, you're not letting him know.
I dry my hair. I curl it. It's going on 2 hours. I keep checking. Gravity is just not, it was not winning that day. No, it really wasn't. And so I did the bravest thing anybody could ever do.
Oh my God.
And I flushed that shit. It did not go down. It went up and over, spirited away. It was like snow on Christmas night. It was everywhere. Just everywhere. Particles probably floating in the air. And so I stayed in there now like 3 hours.
Oh my, was he checking on you?
Didn't know. I just threw towels at it. I threw as many towels as I could. I called my brother. I called my mom. I called my grandma. It was like I was saying goodbye. like, you know, just, I loved you guys so much. I lived a really good life, and this is where it ends. So,
I think there's more. Hold on.
It cut me off. I don't know why. So I'm letting the story out because I believe in energetic frequencies, and this is something that needs to be
You felt it. Need to be out here.
Released.
Yeah.
From my body, if you will. So
did you tell your man?
Honestly, as a girl, I was trying to explain this, but like, I thought it would be more girly and like a little bow, pink bow, like girls only. Like I said, it's a tampon. I flushed a tampon. That's what it was. It wasn't that it was 7 or 8 or 12 inches long.
Oh my God.
It was that I am a girl. And
that'll work. That would get me for sure.
He just looked at me and he said, okay, my fiance, 2 months. I've only known him 2 months. He says, I know exactly what to do. I need to go grab some buckets. I'm going to get a snake pipe. Once we go to Home Depot, we're going to get a snake thing. So I'm going to extract the tampon.
Oh my God.
With this Home Depot like
snake
cord that will grab it. And then with the buckets, what I'll do is I'll have 2 buckets, just pour the shit in there, you know, take it out in the backyard, just dump it out. I'll do a couple rounds, you know, like 2 buckets full. It'll be fine. And then I'll do a little tube. So I'll connect the tube so the water can flow out into the bucket, kind of like a device. And so that was what he did. And I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. And I'm really glad that I was able to tell. I think that this story needs to be told is you're in a bathroom, just don't fucking flush it. You know, leave it.
What a journey. I think, oh yeah, that was kind of a trick. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think girls, actually I know, girls clog toilets probably 75% more than dudes. The time I've clogged toilets in my life, it's because like too much toilet paper. But girls will just, what happens? Do you like save it all up or something? You know what I'm saying? Dude, grew up, I heard somebody laugh outside and I swear to God it was a girl that completely agrees. You know what I mean? Girls are clog dogs. What is that? Both my sisters clog dogs. I'm like, there's no way that I'm not doing it more than you. I think if you would have told bro what happened exactly, it's always better to tell the truth. It sucks, but he would have probably loved you so much more, you know? Like if I dated a girl and she had to like come up to me and be like, you know, just like no ego and be like, yo, I just clogged the toilet so hard. Can you like help me? I'd be like, I think I love you. I might drop the L bomb there. Has he ever said he loves you? Yeah, after I took a huge shit. I think that's deep down why I don't want to get married at this age. I just don't have the guts to poop in front of a girl. If I was in your situation, I'd be like, I gotta get divorced. It's not gonna work.
So back in the day when we used to go into the office, me and my buddy grabbed lunch. We worked at separate banking jobs down in downtown Chicago. For some reason, we came up with the topic of how we would wipe our ass, and I always wiped it from the bottom up towards my back. And my buddy, he's 6'7", he said that it was easier for him to go from the top of his back down underneath to his ball sack. So I thought that was very interesting, very weird, and I decided to give it a try.
You're hooked.
At 3 o'clock when that second wave of coffee was starting to hit in.
Tell me about it, babe.
When I decided to do it, I did it at work. Not sure why, but they always had the shittiest toilet paper at work. It was like wax paper. And I took my shit and I started wiping back to front, and I just to realize I was smearing my shit all over my balls, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. And I couldn't clean it up. I didn't have like a bidet or wipes or anything like that. So
water?
I tried to do the best I could. I went back into my cubicle and it just stinks like shit. It just smells like shit. So I just packed up my stuff and I went home and called it a day and took a shower and threw out those underwear and never decided to wipe my ass from the back to the front again like that.
Man, dude was descriptive. Everybody knew what you were putting down there, bro. Nice. I've never tried. Actually, I went like 2 years wiping different. You're like disgusting, okay? This whole podcast is like seriously gross. It's necessary. Grew up with, my mom taught me how to wipe. Dude, I didn't know this till my friend pointed it out. And that sounds weird. But my friend walked in on me one time when I was taking a deuce. And I was wiping back to front, like you were talking about. And he, like, time went on, never said anything. And it got brought up or something. He's like, dude, you know you wipe like a girl, talking to me? And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, you're supposed to wipe front to back. That's how like dudes wipe. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. Like how would you, I would never, he's like, dude, it's cause your mom taught you how to wipe and your mom's a girl. And so you like wipe like a girl. I was like, oh, so I've been wiping like a girl this whole time. Hey, haven't changed it. Feels right to me. I'm every woman. Yeah. So like it's weird to tell that story. Like I want to tell that story to people, but everybody's like, why was your friend watching you wipe? It's just sometimes you do, bro. I don't know. Sometimes you're just so boys with somebody. Sometimes you just like sit by the door when they're going. You're just like talking to them. Then they start wiping. You usually turn your head because that's like the awkward part of the whole situation. Wiping? Watching somebody wipe is weird, but if you're in the bathroom when somebody's taking a deuce, not that weird for some reason because like dogs do that. You know, we're always watching dogs poop. Same thing as a person. When a person starts wiping, you got to like leave the premises. Drive your car away. But for some reason, he just caught me. Got caught in the crossfire. Wipe like a girl, bro. I don't know. It works out for me. You got to have training. But for 2 years of my life, like I did wipe the other way. And I was like, I don't like rocking on the toilet seat, like to my left and like going up and in there. It was just weird. There's too much movement on the seat. You ever break a toilet seat, bro? That's more embarrassing than clogging a toilet. I broke somebody's toilet seat. Like I went to their house, like it was like a pregame situation. And I was just deucing during the pregame, you know, like this will be better. Better do it now than later. You know, you got like party night ahead of you. And I like did that move on the toilet where you like put all your weight on one side, whole toilet, like, my whole ass and I just had to walk out of the bathroom with half of a toilet seat. Guys, I wasn't doing anything stupid. I swear to God. I just had half of a toilet seat in my hand. I was like, I can go to Home Depot tomorrow and like get you a toilet seat. Stupid. Let's get going.
Yo, Benny, what up? Yeah, so one time I was with an athletic trainer. We were in a tiny ass like gym. There was like maybe 6 other people being trained in there.
Six.
One bathroom. Again, super tiny. And I was squatting and went down and sure enough, started to crown a little bit. And I knew something serious had to happen, but I wasn't about to go into that bathroom with like 6 other people in this small gym space and completely demolish it. So I had to think fast. And I knew I could go somewhere public for a restroom, but I couldn't just say, hey guys, I got to go take a shit. So I told them someone was breaking into my house and my alarm was going off and I had to run out of there to check and see if it was safe. Went across the street, shit my brains out, went back and finished the workout.
How good was the rest of that workout though? You took it to the brink, dude. There's nothing better. This sounds horrible, but there is no better feeling than just emptying it out. Ew, like when you got to go so bad and you can't, and you finally get home and your body knows, you know, you're like getting closer to your door and your body just is like, yeah, bro. And you sit down and just, dude, you know, it's bad. Dude, it's happened to me multiple times. You sit down and you had to go so bad that when you're going, there's snot and tears running out of your face. You're not even, dude, so bad, you don't even know where your phone is. Usually you have your phone in your hand. You're wiping your face with toilet paper. The craziest thing when your eyes water, dog. That's so insane. But dude, that can make your day. You ever take a deuce that makes your day? Like you do so good that the rest of the day you could still kind of feel it. You're like, God, I needed that. You're disgusting. But I know that's how you felt. The second half of that workout, you're a different person. D1, about to transfer. Why'd he transfer? Took a shit.
In 2012, when the Super Bowl was in Indianapolis, LMFAO just did a concert downtown, and we all went and got wasted. Throughout the night, we kept partying, and it got super late, and I don't remember where we were, but I remember I had a shit really bad. I went into the Circle Center Mall and found a bathroom and started pooping. And then I woke up again and looked at my phone. I was like, holy shit, I just fell asleep on the toilet because I was so drunk. 20 minutes go by, and I had at least 10 missed calls and text messages of people looking for me. But I passed out because I was pooping, and I was so drunk.
Dude, the title of this voice, dude, you put whatever you want on these voicemails, your name, anonymous. This dude just goes, you know my voice. And now this is playing games, dude. I gotta know who you are. Part of me feels relieved. Like if I was in your situation and I fell asleep on the toilet during that like party mode, I would be like, thank God I fell asleep. You probably needed that 20 minutes, dude. A little 20-minute nap. That was probably the best place that you could find, you know? You always try to find that bathroom that's like nobody's using it. Nobody's even nearby. Nobody's going to mess with me. It's hidden. It's on a different floor. Like you always try to find the bathroom. Going into the Circle Center Mall at like 2 a.m. and taking a deuce might be the most peaceful moment of your life. No footsteps. Nobody coming in. Just it's you and you, dude. Man in the mirror. In the mall, too. That vacant, out of business mall. God, that sounds great, man. Who's not falling asleep in there? I can't believe I've never fallen asleep while taking a deuce before. New activity unlocked.
So me, my brother, and my boyfriend were all at the house getting ready to go to a college basketball game. And we were drinking and whatever. And I had to go pee. I was like, let me go pee one last time. Well,
nice.
we're all comfortable around each other. So we like fart around each other all the time.
Crazy.
Whatever. So I'm like, I gotta go real quick before we leave.
Quack.
So got up, I was walking through the living room and I'm thinking like, I gotta like fart really bad. So I lift my leg up like all the way into the air and I had blue jeans on and I just let it rip. And it was a full on diarrhea shirt. And I just looked back at him like mortified and just sprinted to the bathroom, obviously. And like our Uber is pulling up in the driveway. And I'm mortified. I'm like, fuck. I gotta change. It was bad, but pretty fucking awesome at the same time.
I love her. Oh my God, yo, the leg up like you're about to pitch the fastest fastball of all time. Those are the ones right there. My mom used to get so mad at me. Nothing funnier than a fart, dude. When you play it up. Nothing funnier. You're literally immature. Oh my God. Dude, the grand reveal of a fart, it's got to be it's top tier. Top 2 not 2 comedy. When you do a little dance before and people think you're just in a good mood, and all of a sudden you do a chicken wing, bro, in front of people that you don't really know, closer material. Great bit. Dude, my mom would get so, I swear I would juggle an apple for 15 minutes doing all this stuff around my head, around my waist. So my mom would be like getting into it. She'd be like, oh yeah, keep going. And I'd be like, I throw it up in the air real high and then I catch it. Dude, she would get so mad. Oh my, I'd be dying. Like there's no way. You don't think that's funny? Dude, the leg up in the air is so crazy. I pictured that. That was such a good story. I pictured the brown spot in your jeans when he said that. Skip guy.
Hey, Benny. So my best pooper fart story is at Marshall's. I was in the stall taking a shit because, of course, it's exactly what you do at Marshall's every time you walk in.
I know.
I don't know. It's just something about the place.
You're so right.
And all of a sudden, a guy walked in, knocked on the stall, saw I was in there, went directly to the urinal. I figured that he just farted.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest shit you've ever heard. Then he walked out. When I got done taking a dump, I look over, explosive diarrhea everywhere, all over the urinal. No joke. Everywhere. So I had to take a picture of it just so people would believe me. I'm going to send it to your DMs for proof.
Dude, He did send it to me. I don't know if I can show it though. Should I? I mean, I got it now. This isn't Patreon. So, am I going to get flagged on YouTube for this? Absolutely. Does it matter? Damn, where is it? Oh, God, dude. I'm going to do it real quick. All right? I mean, I guess, though. I mean, if you got to go really bad emergency and there's somebody in the stall, it's like, what? I guess I might. Nah, I would go in the urinal, I guess. It seems like a crime. It seems like you go to jail for that. But like, what am I supposed to do? Cop talking to you. Why'd you poop in the urinal? What else do you want me to do? On the floor? You ever think about going in that, that every bathroom has that drain on the floor? You ever think about going in there? For a minute, I was like, I think that's an option. For like 7 years of my life, that drain in the middle of the bathroom floor, every public restroom has one. I'm like, can we pee in there? Like, if everything's taken, can we pee in that drain? It's all going in the same place, babe. I might go there if the stall's full. I really got to go. I might go. In my head, I would think sink first. I know that sounds crazy, but like, for some reason, I think I would pick that over a urinal, because pooping in a urinal is just, I just feel like you're gonna, like, it's big trouble or something. Because like middle school, elementary school, like if somebody did that, it would be over. So I'm thinking sink first option for some reason. Just sitting there kind of would feel good. Legs dangling, kicking. Might do that tonight. Urinal 2, and then that little bathroom hole 3. God, I've been wanting to pee in that little bathroom hole for so long. Yeah, but how come every time you go into a Marshall's, you're like, shh, I gotta shit. I kind of think every fitting room ever should have a toilet in it. Because every time I'm changing clothes, I'm like, God dang it, I might just pee in here too. Wouldn't that be great? And half the time you don't know if the stores are going to let you go to the restroom. How come every time I go to a restroom in the store, I feel like it's a privilege or something? Like, it's not my right that I have to pee. I'm like, can I use the restroom? And like 75% in my head is like, they're going to say no. And they're always like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, how come I feel like I'm not allowed to go to the bathroom in stores? Especially if it's a grocery store. I'm like, am I allowed back here? I like see all your guys like work lockers and stuff. And I'm like, is this, am I working here now? Throw me an apron.
Hey, Benny.
Wow.
So it's not like a poop or fart story.
It's all good. It's all good, Ma.
It's more of a pee story. So,
sounds
this is so embarrassing. Okay.
Perfect.
So I was 11 years old. And I was at a baseball game with my family. Mm-hmm. And it was like this new stadium they had just opened. And like we were taking the tour, and it's this big deal. And I was like, my family's really big. And I didn't want to like have us stop to go use the bathroom during the tour, because I just felt like it was such an inconvenience for them to have to stop.
Yeah.
So I waited until the end of the tour. And then finally we got to like the little food court area. And literally as I'm running into the bathroom, down my little embroidered bell bottoms go like just the hugest stream of piss. It was so bad. Oh my God. It was so, 11 doing that. Oh my God. It was crazy. So yeah. And it's like, I don't even remember I think I like threw my jacket over my waist or something and tied it. Because I'm like, I can't wear these piss pants.
Old piss jeans.
Oh my God. Okay, so anyways, that's it. Gotta go. Bye. Fuck.
Piss pants. Pee jeans? That's never leaving. You pee on shorts. Okay, yeah. But pee jeans? Like, you wash those a couple times. Still pee in there. It's always like, I always think about that too. I'm like, if I ask to go to the bathroom, are they going to be mad? I hate that feeling. I want to, hey, surround yourself with a group of people that you can pee at any time with. Okay? Surround yourself with people that don't mind when you got to pee every 10 seconds. Okay? Surround yourself with people that got to piss 24/7. I can remember a couple times in high school, dude, my teacher wouldn't let me go pee. Oh my God, I was mad. If you walk out of this room, you're getting a detention. I was like, I'll piss on the AC unit. What do you mean? I can't even think I have to pee so bad. You're not going to let me go? Had to be some kind of abuse, man. Peeing down the jeans leg. Covering up with the sweatshirt, good play. I think that's half the reason sweatshirts were invented, so you can tie them around your waist when you shit or pee your pants. Perfect. Let's keep going.
When my kid was first born, I was hella tired in the middle of the night. I was taking a shit, half asleep, and I wipe and get up to wash my hands, and I got to shit again, you know what I mean? It hits another round, so I sit back down to shit, and I'm so tired, I put my hands to my face to lean over, and yeah, I was so tired I didn't realize there was shit on my hand, and now it was all over my face. Fuck, bro.
Old feces face. Yeah, that is amazing when that happens. Take deuce, wipe, and then you're like, wait, I gotta go again. It's almost like when you wipe, maybe it's just me. It's almost like when you wipe, it just reactivates going to take a deuce again. And I'm like, at this rate, like sometimes I'm like, if I sat down all day on the toilet, I think I could just poop for the whole day. You ever think about that? Like if I didn't have anything to do today and I just sat on this toilet for 15 hours, I would poop for 15 hours. I go to wipe, boom, reactivates. We're back in. Done? Okay, wipe. All right, we're back in again. We reactivated it. I feel like that every time I wipe.
'Cause I got your picture, I'm coming with you. Dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm a motherfucking pen. Oh shit, is this thing on? Hey, Benny. I hear we're talking Cub Browns on the program. Okay. Station definitely does not know about this one.
Yes.
So I got the only guy invite on a girls' weekend away at a cottage, probably because I'm hooking up with the girl whose family owns the cottage. And we go up north, and I bring with me a Texas Mickey, which I don't even know if that's just a Canadian thing. It's like 101 ounces of liquor. And we all, the first night, put a lot of damage into this whiskey bottle. And I wake up with a massive hangover Saturday morning. Have to pull trigger at like 5 a.m.
Nice.
Turns out,
get them out.
They turn the water off in the bathroom, or just I guess to the whole cottage. So I can't flush. No harm, no foul. Cover it up with some toilet paper, whatever. Half an hour later, though, have to go back outside to pull trig once again. And it's not just a pull trig situation. It's a Code Brown situation. I've got it coming out both ends. I came prepared with the toilet paper. And you know what? Honestly, it was a pretty picturesque moment for an outdoor evacuation of the lower end. You know? Beautiful Canadian morning, the sun shining through the trees. Mm-hmm. It's quiet, birds are chirping, except for the fact that my asshole is getting eaten raw by mosquitoes and black flies. Not like literally not biting me anywhere else except for in and around my asshole while I am literally laying a curler in the fucking forest floor. What the do you know how hard it is to be macking on your girl when all you want to do is scratch your asshole?
Dude.
I am still haunted by that weekend, and I will never, ever, ever shit in the woods. So help me God.
Dude. Put that Voice message in the Hall of Fame. We did it! Voice message Hall of Fame. The adjectives. That was like a poem. Descriptive. In my head, you painted I knew exactly where you were. The woods, you're right there. I saw it. I saw the flies biting the walls of that ass. New York Times, best voice message right there. It's the first one in the Hall of Fame. I mean, we just made the Hall of Fame, so there'll be more. There'll be more to come. There's some that should be in there from past episodes, but we haven't made the Hall of Fame. We just made the Hall of Fame. God, that was good. 'Cause I got your picture. I always think about that. I don't think I've ever gone outside before. I've never been camping. There's always been a situation where I can go to a toilet. Oh, wait. I have one time. And that was the only thought in my head. Something is crawling up a fly, a little tick. I'm so vulnerable. It's open. Gaped. Something's going up there, bro. One time, same thing, dude. Had to go so bad. I was on a beach. I was like, dude, I got to run up to the room. There was like a night party on a beach. I was a freshman in high school. Went with this family on spring break. And we were like out on the, I had no business being on spring break. I'm not drinking. I don't know how to talk to girls. All I want to do is like play video games, but I'm just on this family spring break. Pretty much I want to get a tan. We're like doing this stuff. I'm like, I wonder if I could talk to girls out here, like on this beach thing. I was like, kind of have to go to the bathroom, but whatever. It'll go away. You know, you think your poop will go away because sometimes it does. Sometimes if you like make it through the first wave, you won't see that poop again until like, I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours. It's such a weird thing because it's always inconsistent. And like we're having this there's people on the beat. It's at night. There's like tiki torches. It's all like people my age. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. She looks good. Like what am I doing though? Actually, I don't even really want to be here. And then it just hits me. I'm like, yo, I gotta go. Mouth watering. You know what I'm talking about? When your mouth starts like, whoa. Emergency. I gun it back to his condo in the sand. It's like, and me running is making it worse. So I just like dig a hole with my heel on the beach sand. Take down my cargo shorts, just literally felt like a caveman. Pants to my ankles, squatted down. Make sure the pants weren't in the crosshairs. Covered it up with sand. Gorilla walked back to his condo. Wiped, right back on the beach. Like nothing ever happened. But when I was sitting there, I was like, I know there's something weird going up my ass right now. Some little mini crabs going up there. You're so right about having to itch it while you're like talking to a girl. It's so crazy when that happens. You ever have a day when your beehole just won't leave you alone? I'm like, and you're always in the worst situations. Why do I always have to be in line at a bank? 12 people behind me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm literally gonna. I was front row in a football meeting. Had a bad beehole day. Just almost had like a twitch because it itched so bad. Front row. I couldn't stand up and just had to swallow it, dude. Just had to take the punches in the front row listening to my head coach like this. Jesus Christ, dude.
I was at Fenway Park with my boyfriend and his whole family. There was like 7 of us or something.
I like this already.
I went and ate a hot dog. Okay. I love to eat hot dogs at baseball games.
Oh my God.
Moments later, I shit myself. Now, mind you, I'm in all white. I'm in a white mini skirt. And I imagined I was simply going to walk straight out of that park and all the way back home. But I beeline to the bathroom. I threw away my underwear and nothing got on my skirt.
Oh my God.
So I was able to rejoin the family, completely commando in my white miniskirt, and we took family photos together. We have group photos. I even posted them on my Instagram because I look great. But now when you see those photos, you will know that I was commando because I had just shit myself. Okay, love you, bye.
Dude, what a play. That's what I'm talking about, man. The power of commando. It feels so, I'm telling you, I think the whole fam needs to just try it. It's an article of clothing that doesn't really need to be there unless you're going to shit yourself, I guess, because that is in case of emergency layer right there. I would have been going to gift shops, Fenway Park. Hey, you guys have any underwear in here? I want to go in for a gag gift for my girls. Go in the bathroom, throw that Red Sox thong right on. God, what a relief, dude. Shitting your pants at a baseball game, throwing your underwear away, and having the best day of your life. Perfect day for me.
Okay, brutal leg injury. I dislocated my kneecap. I was about 20 years old, living with my parents. The pain is horrible. I can barely put my foot on the ground. 7 days into Vicodin, my first time taking painkillers, I realized I haven't shit in 7 days. This has never happened in my life. I'm freaking out mentally, physically. I asked my parents, go get me an enema, go get me laxatives. They go get them. I take the laxatives, but I can't even wait for them to work. I'm really freaking out. So I do the enema, laying on the bathroom floor again with a fucked up leg, so not okay to do one. Have to hop up somehow, get on the toilet, where a football fucking flies out of my asshole. Okay. I calm down. I go to bed. But don't forget, I took fucking laxatives too. So at 3 a.m., my eyes shoot open. I realize I have about 4 seconds to get to the bathroom. I fucking can't move fast. Trying to find my crutches in the dark. I realize I'm not even going to make it out of the bedroom. I grab the little trash can that's in the room, but it is a metal trash can that has at least 1,000 tiny holes in it. That's just like the design of it. Absolute piece of shit. I diarrhea into this thing, and of course it sprays out the 1,000 holes.
God.
Okay? And then at that point, I'm just absolutely on the brink of death. I go to the bathroom with the fucking trash can. I come back in. I somehow clean up the goddamn mess in the bedroom. And then I put the trash can into a trash bag because I no longer care about anything in the world. And my dad wakes up for work, and I'm like, Dad, can you please take this to the trash outside and just don't even talk to me about it? And he did. And that's the whole fucking story.
Mad at the end of the story like it just happened 30 seconds ago. And that's the whole story. Shut up! Having to poop when your leg's all messed up. Old laxative ass. Who makes the trash can like that? It's just kind of my dream to shit in a trash can. I know what you mean. There were holes and it went everywhere, but it's for when you're doing it, it had to kind of feel liberating. You kind of felt free. Because your butt would fit perfect in a trash can. Like a glove. It's a good dad. Never brought it up again. I wonder if he even looked inside. I'd be too scared. Never taken laxatives, but I feel like they'd be a lifesaver. If you took a laxative every day at the end of the night, would you lose weight? Can't tell if he has body dysmorphia or not. All right.
I had diarrhea driving one day. I'm in Melbourne and I was wearing bike shorts, and the bike shorts held all the poos and the fluids until I got home and waddled to my shower, where I had to shower everything off. It was disgusting.
Throw it away. I love that waddle. I'd do anything to see that waddle. Hold on.
I had diarrhea driving one day. I'm in Melbourne.
I kind of think there's some girls that only have diarrhea. Is it true? You ever see a girl and you're just like, you only have diarrhea? You haven't had a solid poop in 17 years. Last time you had a solid poop, 6th grade. Christmas party. After that, straight diarrhea. I think those are the girls I date.
What up? So shit stories are literally my worst nightmare. I'm a guy who likes to go to the bathroom only in the comfort of their own home.
Come on.
So already I have bad...
Take a walk on the wild side.
...bathroom tendencies. But one time I was going to a party, and I was traveling by myself, and I had the worst bubble guts ever, and I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And I had to pull up to a gas station, where they have one of the bathrooms on the side. God. So I hurry up and pulled up to the gas station.
Never locks.
I ran into the gas station. I left my phone in the car. And I just started going to the bathroom, straight waterworks, diarrhea. And I check, and there's no toilet paper. And I check, and there's no friggin' paper towels. So I'm like, oh my God, what the hell am I going to do? I don't even have my phone on me. I was going to try to call the gas station and be like, can someone run out and give me toilet paper? And it was like in the back of the gas station where no one would hear me if I started screaming or anything. So I checked the wastebasket, and there's like old paper towels in there. And I was like, am I going to have to use these paper towels? Is this sanitary? Am I going to get a disease?
Be a dog.
And then I was going to... My second option was like, am I going to try to, use the sink as a bidet? But it was like the sink was too high, and I was wearing an outfit that I didn't want to get messed up. So I took my fucking socks off, and I wiped my ass with both of my socks, and I threw it right in the garbage right after. And I still went to the party with no socks on, and I told my boys, and they were crying when I got there. They were like, you're fucking crazy.
I did not see that coming. Did anybody see that outcome? No, bro. I thought you went straight for the recycled toilet paper. That's actually not a bad idea if that ever happens. Just use the backside of somebody's paper towel that they wipe their hands on. I mean, whatever. It's guns blazing. You're already in a gas station bathroom putting your ass on anything. Might as well wipe it with anything. You ever just have to use your hands? That's crazy. I did it the other day just cuz. I swear, I had a full roll of toilet paper and dude wipes. But I was like, I'm going to take a deuce and I'm going to take a shower. I don't really feel like using all this toilet paper. I'm just going to get in the shower and wash it anyway. Took the deuce, hopped in the shower, just started monkey wiping. Worst wipe of all time. I was like, I need to take a shower after the shower. I was in the shower thinking, God, I need to take a shower. The socks, bro. Hey, how good did that feel? A fresh, mid-white Nike sock for a wipe? That's some rich people stuff right there. That might be rich people toilet paper. You might have invented something. That was the best wipe of your life. And who cares if you have socks on at a party? I wonder what the fit was though. We gotta know the fit.
All right, so when I was 5, my brother was 9, and my sister and her friend was 15. They were babysitting us around Christmas time. And so me and my brother are upstairs playing Mortal Kombat on 64, and we hear my sister's friend run up the steps screaming. And she starts screaming that there's this dude running around our house with a knife, and he's naked, and he's just running outside. And then my sister comes up the steps with blood all over her shirt. So they tell me to hide under the bed, and they grab my brother for help to take him downstairs. So while I'm under the bed, I immediately shit myself. And it was like a solid shit. Like it literally it piled on top of each other. So under the bed, like it was touching the top of the bed. And so after like a couple minutes, I gotta go do something. I have to go downstairs. I'm not hearing nothing. So I go downstairs and I look in the living room, and all 3 of them are just laying just lifeless in the living room floor. So I run into the bathroom and I drop trowel, and it kind of smears everywhere. And I just sit in the corner of the bathroom. They come in acting like zombies. Whole time it was not blood, it was ketchup on her shirt, and they were trying to pull a prank on me. But instead I shit it everywhere. So they had to clean it up before my parents got home. But yeah, that's what happened. There was no naked man.
Oh my God, that's the most chaotic minute 30 seconds of my life. I thought they were dead when he said they were lifeless. I was like, oh, they actually scared the shit out of you. So you shit twice? You shit the bed. Dude, you did every saying in one voice message. Scared the shit out of you, shit the bed. Bro, what? I think you got to throw your whole bed away. I think you got to move. Drop trout. I swear he said drop trout in there somewhere. I got to run that back. Hold on. What was that part?
All right, so when I was in the living room and all floor, so I run into the bathroom and I drop trowel, and it smears everywhere. And I just sit in the corner of the bathroom. They come in acting like zombies. Whole time it was not blood, it was ketchup on her shirt, and they were trying to pull a prank on me. But instead I shit it everywhere. So they had to clean it up before my parents got home. But yeah, that's what happened. There was no naked man.
Shitty booty in the bathroom. Drop trowel. Yeah, I want to see a drop trowel. Gotta throw away the bed, dog.
So the worst fart or shit that I had, there's 2. One, I just got done hooking up with the guy. The bathroom was like 20, 30 feet from where he was. We had the TV up loud. I went in the bathroom, cut the water on, sat down on the toilet, and I knew I needed to fart. So I was like, bad. So I farted in the toilet. Kind of loud, but not like too loud or whatever. I walk out the bathroom and this man is just staring at me and smiling and laughing hysterically. I put on my clothes and left. I was not staying there for that. Second time, I was day drinking from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Stopped at that time. My best friend hit me up at like 7. I was like, yo, let's go to this popular bar at 9. I'm like, bet. We go to the bar. We're there around like 9 or 10. I go to the bathroom, and the way how this bathroom is set up, it looked like you would get cooties if you sat down. So I like squatted over the toilet and I was peeing. When I farted, Benedict, I sharted. Okay. Everywhere. Like when I looked around, my shit was all on the back of the wall. It was on the top of the toilet, like on the side, like the fucking toilet seat, the outer and inside, it looked like splattered painting. Okay. It was a single bathroom stall. I don't know how many people were in there, or who was waiting outside of the line. So I told my friend, I was like, we gotta go. I cannot get caught up here. We have to go. I'm a very gassy lady.
Hey, gassy lady. It was nice to know you. But you gotta wipe all of your shit off the wall. It was nice to know you. I don't know, man. I think it's okay after all that. I'm a guy that if I have to deuce at a bar, I don't care. I'm going. I'm not letting this deuce ruin my night. Sitting in the bathroom. I don't care if 27 people come in there. You taking a shit here? Nowhere to shit. I'm not sitting with shit. I'm having a good time. I don't want shit. I don't want to have shit feeling. I'm going. So I don't blame you. So what you're supposed to do in the bathroom. When it comes down to it, what are you supposed to do in the bathroom? You're supposed to pee and poop. It went all over the wall. You didn't know? God, I want a picture of that so bad. I mean, what? No, the first part where you thought you were being quiet, farting in the toilet. I wonder how many times I've actually done that, thinking no one could hear me. I bet like 75 people have just heard every sound I've ever made. I don't think they have. You know what I mean? How many people have actually heard you? Once you hear that, you know everything about me. I remember I was at some girl's parents were out of town. I was at her house. There were like 9 people at her house. We're all upstairs. Everybody was in one room, like sleeping on the ground. And there's a bathroom connected to that room. Dead quiet. Everybody's awake. It's like 10 a.m. You know, after you spend the night, like everybody's awake and everybody's talking. I was just in the bathroom right there behind a single ply cookie cutter house door. Just like I couldn't control it. I didn't know how to like move I was too young to like move you know how you can gape yourself. So it's like, and nobody can hear. I didn't know that yet. I hadn't been around the block enough. So I'm just in there. And like, these are the people I hang out with. These are like my friends and like hot girls at the time. Like, you know, everybody heard, man. Now I'm just a guy that I'm just farter starter now. This is me now.
My most embarrassing bathroom story comes from the 7th grade. I was in military camp over the summer. It's just for fun. I wasn't in trouble or anything, but they had us sleeping in the freshman dorms at a local university. And for some reason, I just didn't use the restroom for like 3 or 4 days. And then all of a sudden on like night 5, I just let it all go and clogged the toilets so bad that my person in charge had to come and help me get it unclogged. And I learned what a courtesy flush is.
It's never
also,
worked.
Michael Jackson died that week.
I'm glad you said that. I know exactly when you're talking about. Does everybody know where they were when Michael Jackson died? I know. I was in the UND weight room. There are like 4 black dudes crying. I was like, what the hell happened? They're like, Michael Jackson died. I was like, you like don't know if they're serious or not. Really? I almost started laughing. I was like, oh, he really did. What a summer. Old clogger summer. The courtesy flush has never worked for me once in the history of the world. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I don't even know if I know what it is, actually. But like when you don't want it to smell, you do a courtesy flush. Like right when it goes in, flush. And then you wipe and flush again? Is that what a courtesy flush is? I can never get it right. It's supposed to cut down on the smell and all this. It never works. I've also never had like a deuce schedule. Some people are like, first thing in the morning, around 3, then 8 o'clock every day, clockwork. I've never had that. Like I might go 4 days without doing it. I never know. I never think of it and I never keep track of it. I'm just like, it just happens when it happens. I never try to plan it out and I never try to know either. Because I think that's when you get in your head about it. You know, you're like, God, I hope like I've never thought like, man, I hope I don't deuce at this time, because I will. So I'm just like, I just don't even want to think about it. I don't want to plan it out. Like I want no idea of when it's going to happen. And your body kind of knows too, you know, you're going to be with a girl for an extended amount of time. Your body's kind of like, I got you, bro. I got you. I went like a year and a half not having to poop once in front of a girl. It was crazy. Body was just locked in. But then one day we went to Disney World. It's going to happen there. Daytime, you're with her at times you're not usually with her. Couple pit stops. Taking way too long. Yeah, I just got to pee real quick. 25 minutes later. Taking a whole pirate shower in the bathroom. Paper towels. Wet water, soap. You know what's going to happen after that night? You got to be ready. You got to have clean butt. When you're with a girl, every deuce you take, you're putting soap and water on the towels. You don't know what's going to happen. Maybe something crazy happens. You got to get down. You got mud butt? You got I just deuced butt? Get it together. Let's keep going. A couple more.
If you like causing trouble up in hotel rooms, and if you like having secret little rendezvous, and if you like to do the things you know that we shouldn't do, baby, you're perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. Oh my, I'm so sick I can't even hit the easiest of notes.
I gotta write that song down.
I don't have a poop story. Let me take that back. I have so many poop stories about myself, but I cannot share those. Come on, Benny, I'm a girl. I can't share those. That's weird. But I have one about someone else that I know you will find hilarious.
Talk to me,
Okay,
baby.
so you could actually Google this story, and I really suggest you do, because it's just even more hilarious when you see the words written out. But basically, this is a local New Jersey story, and it involves a high school track. So the people would go out, I guess like teams would go out and like run on the track, or the gym classes would go out and run on the track, and they would notice that there would be a pile of human poop day after day. They're like, wait, another pile of human poop, what's going on here? So they contacted authorities like set up a camera or something. They catch the guy. It was a guy on his morning run, would stop every morning and just take a deuce on the high school track.
On the track?
They found out who the guy was, and it was the school's superintendent. Which is like, wait, what? Like, wrap your head around that. That's wild to begin with. But then, you know, the word got out, spread like wildfire. People love the story because it's freaking hilarious. They dubbed, like, the story as the pooper intendant. So if you Google,
this
like,
guy.
New Jersey pooper intendant. New Jersey superintendent, like, he is done. Like, he was fired. His life is over. Like, his life is over. He was fired. I don't know what to say, but this story, I mean, the guy, what an idiot. What an absolute idiot.
I mean, dude. Just every morning, same spot. You really think you're getting He wanted to get fired. There's no way, pooper intendant. You know he couldn't wait to do it every morning. Stretching, thinking about it. Waking up early, thinking about it. Well, that's a guy with the due schedule. Knows when it's happening. Knows all the things. I have my cup of coffee. Get my exercise in 2 miles every day. Shower, get ready for school. Human poop every day. I bet it was the same amount. You know, a superintendent, bro. A pooperintendent. He's not skimpy. He's getting the same thing, rigid schedule, same amount every day. God, I want to see it. What's he? I mean, what about the wipe? No wipe? What are you doing? You're just dropping logs on the track? You wiping with leaves? I always thought that's a phobia I have too. I'm like, I don't think I could. Everybody's like, yeah, you go to the bathroom in the woods and you wipe with leaves. Like, why does everybody know that? I'm like, how many times have you done that to like just be so confident in that? Like, what? Like, I would go to the bathroom in the woods and wipe with poison ivy. What kind of leaf am I? There's no. Leaves are like slick, you know? Rain is falling off leaves. I can't wipe with that. That's going to make it worse. I'm going to need like a whole tree to wipe. Pooper was going shitty booty all day.
Benny. I was backpacking through the Himalayas in the Everest region, day 17 of my trek. I wanted to do a summit.
Hey. This is spit roasted, girl.
Benny. I was backpacking through the Himalayas in the Everest region, day 17 of my trek. I wanted to do a summit. I hike from the base camp to 2 hours to the middle of nowhere. There's 10 tents. I'm the only woman here. There's like 10 other tourist guys going to do the same hike. We go to bed. I have my own tent. All the tents are real close together. The only toilet is a little outhouse. It's like basically just a hole in the ground. We go to bed. I wake up. I have like 5 seconds. Like I'm just about to explode. Like I know it's coming. 5 seconds. I'm wearing like 16 layers in a mummy sleeping bag. I have to, while squeezing my cheeks together as hard as I can, put my boots on, unzip the sleeping bag, find my headlamp, find the roll of toilet paper, unzip the tent, and waddle to the hole, pull my pants down, and I just exploded. And I even made a noise. And when a girl makes a noise while pooping, everyone knows it's a girl. So everyone knew. Everyone knew. In the middle of the night. Anyway, I finish.
The noise.
I wipe, I pull my pants up, I turn around and look. I missed the hole. Like everything missed the hole. I have no resources to clean it up. I go back to the tent. It hits me again 30 minutes later. This time, it's coming out my mouth. I have a bag. I'm okay. I don't need to leave the tent. I pray. I'm like, please. This gotta be it. No, 30 minutes later, hits me again. This time it's coming out both ends, and I know it. I run to the hole, and I'm jumping. I'm going out the back, out the front, and I'm jumping back and forth to try to direct everything into the hole. And I did this time. I didn't miss one. It was honestly an incredible feat. Anyway, I got sick from dehydration, and I had to ride a horse out the next morning, 2-hour horse ride to get to the nearest camp. And then they had to take me in a helicopter out of the Himalayas all the way into the city, Kathmandu, and I had to get hospitalized for dehydration. That's how bad my shit was. Yeah, I don't know whoever ended up cleaning it up, but good luck. I felt bad for them.
Yo. You know what we call that? Holy shit. I can't be serious. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Damn. It is so amazing when you get that sick. The inconvenience. You only get that sick like once every 4 years. Wow. The timing. Yeah, while she's in the Himalayas, let's do it. When you get so sick that it's coming out of your mouth and you're at just time after time, it's always at night for me. Why is it? Why you only get sick like that at night? It hits you at night and you can just hear your stomach and you're like, oh my God, I'm about to be sick. Mouth, butt, mouth, butt, mouth, butt, mouth. Every time you move your finger when you're sleeping, your stomach, I'm like, gotta go again. Gotta go again. Gotta go again. And then you just end up sleeping in the bathroom on that rug. One of the best nights of your life. Helicoptered because she was dehydrated. I just want to know what noise you made. Can we get a follow-up voice message with the noise?
What up, Benny? First time listener, long time caller. All right, worst shit story. I'm in line at a McDonald's. It's 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Why am I there? Because I'm the most hungover I've ever been. I woke up, I was like, I gotta get some food in me or I'm gonna throw up or shit myself. So I make the order. 3 sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, 3 hash browns, and a large black coffee. I was like, dude, if I just get some food in me, I'll be fine. But my stomach is killing me. Like, it's like a bog down there. It's just gurgling. I make the turn to go to the window. Right as I make the turn, the sun hits me. I sneeze. I catch it right in between my cheeks. I was like, oh no, we're about to have a catastrophe here. If I could just hold on, I'm going to make it out of here alive, but I think we're going to be okay. Right as I think that, the second sneeze hits me. I unleash the beast. And I'm not talking about like I shit myself. I'm talking about throw my pants away and go take a shower. I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? This situation can't get any worse. But then I thought it could only get worse if I don't have McDonald's. So I went through the drive-thru line, got my McDonald's, went home, took a shower, smashed that shit, slept for 3 days straight.
So he ate the McDonald's with shitty booty? Just a pond in your pants while you're eating hash browns, McGriddles, and black coffee. By the way, McGriddles, who's not eating a McGriddle with shit in their pants? Gotta be the number one fast food breakfast thing. I mean, who's out doing a McGriddle? It just seems right that you'd have to shit your pants in a McDonald's drive-thru. That might be the number one place people are shitting their pants, the McDonald's drive-thru. It's never been like that for me. On a hungover morning, I'm never I gotta deuce guy. The morning after for me is like, did somebody pour a gallon of vodka in my ear? Because my head feels like it's going to explode. Never my ass. My ass. Unreal, dude. We might be, that might be best voice messages of all time. What a ride. All right, we got to get going. Let's go tweet of the week. August 16, 2021. Does anyone really like avocados? Or are we just eating them? I got totally peer pressured into eating avocados. I guess. But I would not be eating avocados if you guys weren't. Everybody acts like it's the next big thing. Everybody acts like it's the new hot transfer in school. Oh my God, did you see avocado? It's all talk. Nothing to it. Avocado toast. Oh my God. The hell are we doing? Put jelly on it like a normal U.S. citizen. Nobody really likes avocado. I mean, are you picking toast with jelly, with cherry jelly on it? Blueberry peach jelly? Or avocado? We got played by avocado. I feel like they came out of nowhere. It's just because you're uncultured. What was it, like 2015? Avocado just took over the world. Okay. Who's funding avocado? Who's pouring money behind avocado? Nobody likes it. Propaganda, dude. March 29th, 2021. Imagine looking at words on your GPS and not just following the blue line. I got to be the worst driver of all time. Cringe moment of the week. Me and my ex, Jan Danielle, in a car heading to a rave. Yo, I'll drive. Don't worry about it. Can you let me drive? Why? Because every time you drive, I swear to God, you have no idea where you're going. It's true. She said it right to my face, dude. And I don't care if I have GPS. I don't care if I have the blue line. Every exit, I think I slow down to 5 miles an hour before I get on it. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I'm a blue line guy. I'm following the blue line. The words, the numbers, they don't help me at all. I'm actually the most confused. I'm more confused looking at the words and numbers. Better off with the line. It's a miracle I get anywhere. Dude, it is so confusing. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I don't know if I have it set up wrong, but I'm like, yo, if I have to drive on the highway, like, might never see me again. I don't know how. I don't know how I've lived this long. I swear I go to 5 miles an hour for every exit, and then I speed up past it if I don't need to go on it. How would I know? 2 days of the week. Thursday, today, National Indian Pudding Day. God damn, the way I want some pudding. Shaking it in the bowl. My grandma used to do this thing where she'd make cookies and she'd put pudding in them. I don't know if that's a myth. I don't know if somebody told me that and lied to me when I was a kid, but I totally believe it to this day. And I'm telling you now. She used to make her cookies and put pudding in the middle of them. So you'd have a chocolate chip cookie and it'd be like, you'd like bite into it and it'd be like, oh. I don't know how they make those cookies. Beverly Hills Cookies, best cookies I've ever had in my life. Had them this past weekend. I don't know how they're doing it. Somebody figured it out. You know, you can never get it right. You try to make your cookies like boneless. You know what I mean? Where it's like they're still like doughy. They're not hard. Beverly Hills Cookies makes their cookies. And it seems like it's the grandma. It seems like there's a little scoop of pudding. Chocolate pudding had the triple chocolate cookie from Beverly Hills Cookie. Had a little bit of pudding in there. Peanut butter and jelly cookie. Cookie baked on the outside, boneless, falling apart in the box. Inside the cookie, I swear there was legit peanut butter and jelly that looked like it hadn't even touched an oven. Somebody tell me how it's done. Friday. Seatbelt day. I don't know what happened to me, but I put my seatbelt on like somebody got to me. Driver's ed teacher had my ass immediately when I get in the car. My parents, complete opposite. Dude, my mom, I don't think my mom's ever worn a seatbelt in her life. Maybe that's every mom. My mom would get a new car and cut the seatbelt with a box cutter. First thing she did. I don't think my mom ever wore a seat. It was always just clicked every time and she'd just sit on top of it. My mom never wore a seatbelt, never locked the car, windows always down. It's just from a different era or something. I don't know. I just can't wear a seatbelt. I don't know. I just can't wear a seat. Hasn't died. Just got to figure it out. Saturday. Raisin Bran cereal day. Hooked on it. Hooked on RB. Hard. I thought it was so good for you. I thought Raisin Bran was like, this is healthy, whole grains and raisins, which are fruits. And I was just pouring cups of Raisin Bran down my throat. I'd walk out of the cafeteria in college sometimes with 4 cups of Raisin Bran like this. Like I was a server at Outback Steakhouse. Would just drink them on the way to my dorm. And somebody's like, yo, you know Raisin Bran has as much bullshit in it as Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Lost all respect. It won't even look at Raisin Bran in the cereal aisle anymore. Won't even make eye contact with it. But that Raisin Bran Crunch, different game. That Raisin Bran Crunch that's the hot cousin. Raisin Bran, looking pretty good. Have you seen her cousin? She goes to a different school. Yeah. That's her that's her. Yeah. I saw him. There's a picture of them at a cookout and I asked, that's her cousin. Raisin Bran Crunch has just got that little sexy edge to it. The clusters in there. The sun on the box is popping now. Your cousin single? Sunday. Check your wipers day. It can't just be my car. It can't just be my car that needs new wipers every 13 days. I'm like, the only time I use my windshield wipers are when I'm like using the wind, like the what is it called? The windshield cleaner fluid, windshield wiper fluid. That's the only time. They 4 times every 5 weeks. What about like when it is like kind of even sprinkling raining and you put your windshield wipers on like way, way too hard. And your whole car is like swaying back. I'm like, how much power do these things have? Windshield wipers shaking my car back and forth. I'm always that guy at a red light. My windshield wipers. Everybody else's. Like very gradual, very calm. I look like the spaz. My windshield wiper is about to flip my whole car over. One's always messed up though. It's always always choppy. You know, you turn your windshield wipers on for the first time, you forget, and it's like scares the shit out of you. Oh my God, that one doesn't have a blade. I don't know how to change my windshield wipers. 35. All right, that's it, fam. What a ride. Amazing voice messages. Got the Hall of Fame started. Dude, the sock, the cop voice message, the Red Sox game. You guys painted the picture. In the woods. That's a beautiful thing right there. That's a skill. That's a talent. And you're part of the fam. Thank you for the voice messages. Thanks for listening to the pod. Tell the homies, we got to grow this thing. We're putting out clips. We're putting out vids. Putting out pics. We're doing shows. We're doing it all. Come show your boy some love. Couldn't do it without you guys, for real. Coach P quote of the week. Don't overly concern yourself with being the best. Instead, commit yourself to be the best at getting better. All right, fam. I'll see you next week. Think of me when you wipe.